How about those Chiefs? Ooh, delicious. That, my friends, is the sweet taste of victory. Hello everyone, and welcome back to IMO Reviews. Today we are discussing Clarkson's Farm Season 2 on Amazon Prime. The famous car enthusiast and former host of Top Gear has ditched the Bugatti Veyron and hopped on a tractor as he continues to run a farm and farm shop that nobody saw coming. So jumping straight into the positives about Clarkson's Farm, I thought this was beautifully filmed and well made with a great soundtrack. Several times I did bop my head and tap my foot when I recognised a banging track from Led Zeppelin. And there was wonderful use of the countryside and the scenery with brilliant lighting as well, both natural and artificial. With nice editing and good slow-mo, I just thought this was really masterfully put together. And as someone who does a lot of editing and filming and wants to grow and improve, I always find that inspiring, even if it is a TV show about farming. I also really enjoyed that they often did explain what they were doing, why they were doing it, and how they were going to do it. Sometimes they couldn't do it the proper way, so they'd have to take shortcuts or cheat, if you will. And I actually felt like I learnt a thing or two. And I have to admit that I was laughing time and time again, especially when it just goes so horribly wrong for them. Sometimes I even found myself wincing. There are a few knocks, bumps, scrapes that actually look pretty damn painful, especially with the cows. I really appreciated the barefaced honesty of it all. It isn't afraid to point fingers at Brexit and the government and how ultimately it has completely and utterly screwed us. But also those extremely dedicated and hard-working farmers who can't just quit and go and get a day job. No, this is their life's work and their legacy, sometimes even their family's legacy, going back hundreds of years. But hearing their stories and their struggles was so eye-opening to see how hard this is, to see how much they are sacrificing to get the job done, and how little help is actually there to support them. And fair play to Jeremy Clarkson. I thought he presented himself really well here. He was funny, he was kind, he was well-spirited and helpful, with good, genuine ideas that were for the betterment of everyone, not just himself. He fought his corner, he stood his ground, he set things straight, and he continued through the adversity. But he also makes farming look really fun and quite appeasing, in fact. Trust me, it isn't. This isn't a job, this isn't a hobby, this is a lifetime commitment. But that being said, this show really does make it look fun. It makes it look like a worthwhile, warm and fulfilled life that you can lead with plenty of rewarding moments that you will never forget. And that's just lovely. If I had any issues with the show, it would be that maybe they focused on the animals a little bit too much. I feel like we kind of got enough of that in the first season. The first season was with sheep, this season is with cows. It was still interesting, but you know, I did sort of feel like I've been here, done that, and got the t-shirt already. It's also not a show that you're going to want to watch while eating your dinner. You do see full-blown birthing scenes of cows and sometimes even hands, reaching into orifices, if you will, with lots of bodily fluid. I'm trying to keep this clean, but there really isn't a way to. It's gross at times. It's nature, it's how it works, it's how it's going to happen, but yeah, they don't pull their punches. You see everything. Everything. So just beware that before you sit down with a nice plate of lasagna to tuck into. Maybe eat it before you watch, okay? I know for a fact I was wincing and crossing my legs on the occasional moment. And I did enjoy the ending of the series, and I actually completely and utterly understand why it ends where it does, but I did feel like it left without really concluding anything. And actually, on one hand, that's a pretty good hook to get you back for season 3. But did I feel a little bit grumbled that it ends where it does without a clear answer as to what happens now? Yeah, a little bit. But that being said, it does not stop me from giving Clarkson's Farm Season 2 a 9 out of 10. I am recommending this one for you to check out. It's a real breath of fresh air, quality original programming that's funny, feel good, and you will learn a thing or two, whether it be about engineering, plants, vegetables, animals, the people involved, the lives of farmers. Also, we totally flew through this. This took no time at all, maybe one night and the next morning to finish the last 2 episodes. But that's a real compliment as to how watchable this was and how binge-worthy it was. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section. What did you think of Clarkson's Farm? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't had enough of this crazy ginger, you can always click on these suggested videos here and get yourself lost in an IMO wormhole. But if not, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.